Hi guys, so today I have my hits and misses for April, and I can't believe that it's already May, and it's just incredible. It's gone so quick. It only seems like a couple of weeks ago I went on holiday to Florida, and it only seems like about a month ago that it was my birthday, which was in January. It's just honestly so crazy, and this year is going so quickly. And this is my first favourites video of the year, but I have decided to sort of change it up a little bit. I'm doing my favourite products and also things that I really enjoyed throughout the whole of the month, and then also I have some products that I really didn't like. So I feel like this would be a little bit better for you guys, because then you can see the things that I do like and also the things that I don't like. So I'm going to start off by showing you my April hits. The first product that I have are some Shimmer Bricks from Makeup Revolution, and honestly I really love these. I've been using these as eyeshadows, I've been using these as highlighters, blush as well. It's just literally amazing all the things that you can create with these. The only thing that I do have to say is that the Radiant one, I wouldn't necessarily use it as a blush, only because it does tend to look a little bit grey on the cheeks, but if you do want to put it over the top of a blush then it will look absolutely gorgeous. But I've had so many compliments when I've been wearing these on my eyes, also as highlighters. These are extremely pigmented, they're super affordable, they're also dupes of the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks, and I just think these are amazing. I'm going to do a couple of swatches to show you what they look like. So these are the swatches of the Shimmer Bricks. This one right here is Rose Gold and this one here is Radiant, and as you can see the only real difference is that the Rose Gold one is a little bit more goldy and things like that, and then the Radiant one has some pinks and is also a bit lighter as well, so it's great for light skin tones. And honestly I am just in love with the Rose Gold one. This is by far my favourite one. It's just so pigmented, so creamy, so buttery. It's just amazing, and these are incredible for multitasking as well. The next product that I have is also from Makeup Revolution, and this is my new obsession for an eyeshadow palette, and this is a Salted Caramel palette. This is amazing. I just love this. Just look at the packaging, and also the colours are amazing as well. I do have two of the other chocolate palettes as well. I have the I Heart Chocolate palette and I also have the Pink Fizz palette, and this one is probably my favourite out of the three, and I just have been loving this. I've been doing so many looks with it, and loads of people have been saying how good this looks on my eyes as well. So this is what the shades look like, and you can probably already tell that it looks exactly the same as the Too Faced Semi Sweet Chocolate palette, and I love these. They're so creamy, so buttery, so smooth, and they blend out amazingly as well. This is probably my favourite out of the three palettes that I do have, and you can see the shades that I have been using. I've been using this one a lot, it's probably my favourite, and also the orangey one, and this highlighter I've been using a lot of the time as well. It's just amazing, and it's my go-to for when I go to work, and it's just so easy and so simple. You can create loads of different looks with it as well. The only one that I haven't really touched is this blue one here, because I'm a little bit too scared of using blue on my eyes, but I might try and see if I can create any makeup looks or anything like that with it. But I just love this. It's an obsession of mine. It's incredible, and it's super affordable as well. I believe it's less than £8, which is incredible, and the smell is just amazing. The next product is my favourite primer, and this is a Makeup Forever Mattifying Primer, and this is step 1, and this is just a trial size. I think this is the smallest size that they do, and I just wanted to get this so I can try it out. And I know that a lot of people do have oily skin and they swear by this, and I tried this out, and honestly this is amazing. I'm literally obsessed with this. It's so good, and it's really strange because you put it on the places where you're really oily on the skin and it dries it out straight away as well. I have noticed a very big difference since I've been using this. I don't get oily as quickly, and I'm not as oily as I usually am if I don't use this. This is just amazing, and I highly recommend it for you guys who do have super oily skin. Next I have the MAC Fix Plus, and I'm probably one of those people that is very late on the bandwagon, because everyone pretty much on YouTube seems to have this, and I don't know what I did without this. This is incredible for making your eyeshadows all foiled and so pigmented. It's just literally amazing. It makes your eyeshadows look incredible, and it keeps them on a lot longer as well. And I haven't used this to set all of my makeup at all, because I do use some other makeup setting sprays if I'm doing any makeup on clients, but I have been using this for eyeshadows, and this is amazing, and I just love this. Next is the e.l.f. High Definition Powder, and I did have this in my Florida haul, which I'll link down below for you. I've been trying this out a lot, and I have to say I really do like this. It makes your makeup look so much better as well, and also there are times when I feel like I'm a little bit more self-tanned but I'm not, so I choose the wrong foundation, and this is great for making your foundations lighter as well. And this is great to hide any pores and also for your fine lines and wrinkles and things like that. This is just amazing. I really do love this, and I think it cost me like $6 in America, and this is what the powder looks like. So you get a little puff right here, so you can put it on your face, and you can decide if you want to use that or if you want to use a brush. And it's got a little sifter right there, and the powder is just white. It's just great because you put it on the skin and you can't even see it on the skin. I'll just show you. And you only need a little amount of this as well, and it's very finely milled. And this reminds me of the Makeup Forever HD powder that I got from Paris, and the texture is pretty much the same, the colour is the same, and it pretty much works identical, but this was so much more affordable, which I love, and I just can't get enough of this. Next I have the Smashbox Always Sharp Waterproof Kohl Liner, and you guys know that the Smashbox Limitless Eyeliner was my holy grail, and I went into Boots to get a new one of those, and a lady told me that they pretty much sold out and they weren't restocking it, and they were replacing it with this, and I was a little bit adamant about buying it because I saw loads of reviews on Boots and people were saying that it kept breaking and it wasn't sharp and it wasn't staying on, and I have to tell you that this is basically exactly the same as a Limitless eyeliner. It stays on all day, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't budge, and it just looks intense and incredible. It's highly pigmented, really creamy as well. The great thing about this is that you have the sharpener in the lid and you have the pencil right here. I don't really know what this is, it's just really strange, but look at how pigmented this is. Just look at that line, that's just incredible, and you only need a little bit of this. The good thing about this is that when you want to sharpen it, you just sort of twist it up like this, and this is when it locks into place, and then you can twist it even more to sharpen it and you can hear it sharpen. And I haven't had a problem with this breaking, I haven't had a problem with this over sharpening or anything like that. This is just amazing, and it's so easy, it's so simple, and it's amazing to travel with. And my favourite brow product is the More Brows from Model Co, and this is a brow gel, and this is in the shade medium dark. I did get this in a Birchbox and I was a little bit hesitant because I was like, this is quite small and I don't think it's going to work because I hadn't heard of Model Co before. And I have to say, this is incredibly intense. I only have to use this once on my eyebrows and they're super dark and super thick, and this is just a really intense brown, so you can see right here, and it does have fibres in it, so it makes your eyebrows look a little bit thicker. And this is so easy and so quick and so simple to use, and I use this before I go to work. I'm also wearing it today and it just makes my eyebrows look incredible. I just absolutely love this. And my favourite blush is the EX1 blush in the shade Pretty in Pink. Now I hadn't tried any of the blushes from EX1, I only tried the foundations, and I really do love the foundations, so I thought that I'd get the blushes just to try them out. And I've seen that they've been using them on loads of different celebrities, and I thought this would be good for when I'm pale, also for when I'm tanned. And honestly, this colour is just amazing, and I'm wearing it today at the moment, and I've had so many compliments on this blush. I just think that it's incredible, and I'll do a little swatch for you as well. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger, so you don't even need a lot of this, you just put your finger in and you get loads on there, and then that is what the pigmentation looks like. That is just an incredible colour. I'm just obsessed with this. I've been wearing it every single day since I got it, and yeah, this has pretty much replaced every single blush in my blush drawer. Now I'm going to go on to my favourite films of April. Now I have just got a Limitless card from Odeon, which means that I pay $17.99 a month and I can watch as many films as I want, and I've been taking advantage of this. I've seen probably about 7 films in the past month, and I've been going with my mum, my friends, and honestly I am just loving the cinema at the moment. And one of my favourite films of April is Eddie the Eagle. Now I did watch this film when I went to Florida in February, but my friend wanted to see it and we saw it last weekend, and I have to say I really love it the second time around. The first time around it's really good, and the second time around it's even better. It's one of those films that are really feel good, and you leave the cinema and you're like, that was an incredible film. Now I didn't know a lot about Eddie the Eagle before I watched it. All I know was that he was an Olympic ski jumper, and I didn't really know anything else. And this film was just amazing, and it's just so good. It's funny, it's happy, it's also a bit sad at times, and it's one of those films that I would watch so many more times. I just really do like it, and I recommend that all you guys watch it at the cinema. Another one of my favourite films is Big Fat Greek Wedding 2, and I have been waiting a very long time to watch this. Now I did watch the first one at the cinema with my sister and also my mum, and we loved it. We thought it was so funny, and we say all the quotes now, we just absolutely love it. And we went to see the second one at the cinema when it first came out, and honestly it is so funny. There are very mixed reviews, some people saying it was really good and some people saying it's really crap, but honestly I loved it. I was watching the whole thing with my mum and my sister. It seemed like about 15 years ago since the first one. It seemed exactly the same, and it was just so funny. We were all laughing at it, and it's just one of those films that you can just watch the whole way through and you love it and you enjoy it, and I just thought it was amazing. So if you guys want to watch Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 and you've seen the first one, then I definitely recommend watching it because it's incredible. So now on to my misses of April, and the first one is probably going to be no shock to you guys if you saw my first impression on this, and this is the Plumpit Volumizing Lip Plumper, and I did do a first impression on this which I'll link down below for you, and in that you saw that I tried it and I didn't see really any difference in my lips and it stung like crazy. Honestly, I've tried this out a couple more times and it doesn't do anything for my lips. All it does is it stings them, it hurts them, and my lips don't even look any more volumized or anything like that. It just looks like my lips are exactly the same. So my friend from work, she also watches my videos, and she said to me, I didn't notice any difference in your lips when you're wearing this. And I was like, you know what? I didn't notice any difference either, and this is just complete crap. It costs so much money, and all of the before and afters are probably not real because I didn't get anything with my lips. I also have another first impression product that I really don't like, and this is the Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot foundation. Now I did see that Casey Holmes loved this and she did a first impression on this, so I thought I'd buy it, and honestly I really wanted to love this, but I can't love it. I really don't like it. And I did buy 2 shades of this. I bought the Kohl Sandwiches, this one, and the Happy Medium. And yeah, I really just can't get this to work at all. I really want it to work out, and I really want to try and make it work out, but it doesn't want to do it. And it's so frustrating for me because I know this is a really good foundation. I did like it in my first impression. It lasted all day and my skin was incredible with it, and I didn't get oily at all throughout the day, and it was a really nice flawless finish. But I can't stop this from looking cakey. I've tried to apply it with a foundation brush. I've tried to use it with my buffing brush as well, and also with a sponge, and I can't get it to look good. It just looks cakey or it looks blotchy. And then the weird thing is, because it dries so quickly, because it is a liquid to powder foundation, I just can't use any products on it. If I try and use a highlighter on it, the highlighter looks really cakey and really chunky. If I try to use concealer over the top of this, so when I do the triangle motion under my eyes, I can't do it because it will literally come off there, and I don't know how to make this look good. And I just think that this would be so much better if it wasn't so cakey and if it didn't dry that quickly, because I just can't get this to work and I can't get it to look good. So I really just don't like this. Next I have the Ico London Fat Liquid eyeliner, and I did use this in one of my makeup tutorials, which I'll link down below for you. But the only reason why I used it in that was because I couldn't find my normal collection 24-hour felt liner, and it's obviously what I'm wearing at the moment. It's my Holy Grail eyeliner, and I tried this out, and honestly I really don't like this smudged during the day. And also I had a problem where I put it on my eyes where it is normally now, and I've never ever had a problem with any eyeliner other than this one, and it went right in the crease. And if you can see in the beginning of the video where I start talking about the makeup look, you can see that I do actually have eyeliner on the top of my eye, and I couldn't get rid of it. It just smudged, it just looked horrible, it came off, it flaked off, and I just really don't like this. It's such a waste of money. But I did get this in a glossy box, so I'm not really too bothered, but I don't recommend this if you do want a felt liner. Definitely stick to the collection 24-hour felt liner. And the other thing that I do have to say is that this is super fat as well. Now it does say fat liquid liner, but this, you can't even get a good flick with it. I just really don't like this, and I highly don't recommend this at all. So these were my hits and misses for April, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If there's any hits or misses that you have for this month, then just comment down below to let me know. So make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye!